Despite people regarding it as one of the most overrated and bland pieces of work to date, Demon Slayer has shown out again and again, proving that every season that it drops, it is a banger. When a new season of Demon Slayer drops, it is trending on every social media platform, to the point where the largest library of anime, Crunchyroll, crashed because of the finale. The last time Crunchyroll crashed was because AOT came out. Not many animes can do that. So we're gonna be talking about why do people love this show, and we're gonna be going season by season on what they do right and what they did wrong. And this is my opinion. Actually, no, it's not my opinion, it's factual. So let's go right into it, starting with season 1. When I watched the first season of Demon Slayer, I was like, what is this Middington? There is no way people are hyping up this animation. There is no way people are hyping up this story. There is no way people are hyping up these characters. This is some of the most bland junk I have ever consumed. Okay, I'm gassing it. I'm literally gassing it. But I didn't see the appeal in season 1 of Demon Slayer. I felt as if the story felt very one-dimensional. The first episode was really good. Very good first episode. But it felt as if like it was missing something, you know? Maybe it was the longest training arc of my life. Maybe it was the fact that there weren't many characters introduced until like the second half of the first season. Maybe I went into it with hatred in my heart because the fact that everyone was overhyping it. Maybe that's why. But I was like, hold up, like this wasn't as bad as I made it out to be. There was a point in time where I would go out of my way to nitpick little things about season 1 where, oh, they use CGI here. Tanjiro's fart was too big here. Like, you know, I was out there just nitpicking little things just to hate on it when it wasn't even that bad. I would personally rate that season a 6.5. Nothing too crazy. It's above average because for me, my rating system is 5 is average. So, you know, I'll give it a cool 6.5. But I feel like the only episode that really truly caught my eye was episode 19. And we all know what happened in episode 19 when that boy Tanjiro did the freaking Himokami Kaguya for the first time, sliced little bro's head off. I'm playing with my boy Tanjiro. But that was the only redeeming factor of season 1. Now on to Mugen Train. So I already have this hatred in my heart for Demon Slayer. So I'm like, bro, I'm not watching Mugen Train. I didn't like season 1, so why would I like Mugen Train? And Mugen Train, you guys already know the hype behind Mugen Train. So me, the hatred in my heart just fueled up, just burned up even more. I'm like, I'm not watching this. And if I do watch it, I'm just gonna hate on it. So I watched it and I was like, yo, maybe they got a point, because that really showed me why Shonen is one of the best. Romance is better. You know, when I was watching it, I was kind of intrigued the entire way through, but those last like 10 minutes, peak. Those last 10 minutes are the reason why that movie is so highly acclaimed. But looking back on it now, I'm not gonna lie, like 90% of that movie was a... And listen, I'm not hating just to hate, but hear me why I say this. Don't be typing in comments like, you're just hating on Demon Slayer. You're just like Demon Slayer hater. You don't know what you're talking about. Bro, listen before you type, bro. Dang, think before you speak, and speak before you think. Most of the movie was them in that freaking dream. It wasn't even that crazy. And then when they go to bro, they slice bro's head off and they go, I've been fused with the train. That's not hard. There's no people who are like, oh shoot, he's the train. Oh shoot, they gonna do now? What are they gonna do now? Like, no one was doing that. If you were doing that, then you go get checked out. That was not hype. But when that boy Akaza came through, was about to deck Tanjiro's fort, and that boy Rengoku, shink! Like, come on. Just those last 10 minutes took that movie from like a 6 to like a 9. I'm gassing it, not like a 9, maybe like an 8. But it really skyrocketed the score, because if you search up Mugen Train, no one is making edits about freaking Tanjiro and Inosuke fighting, bro. Then I make it, bro, Zenitsu was silent. Nezuko didn't do anything that movie. It was literally just Tanjiro and Rengoku. And Inosuke too, and Inosuke because, you know, his mask, you know, but even then, no one really cares about that entire Tanjiro, Inosuke, and that. What was even his name? No one can even tell me his name. Nobody knows, right? So no one really cares about that fight. It was the Akaza and Rengoku that truly carried and made that movie shine. Because without that movie would have been disregarded. I promise you. People probably still would have talked about it, but it wouldn't have the same hype that it has if it didn't have that Rengoku thing. So those are my thoughts on Mugen Train. Season 2 of Demon Slayer. So season 2, now I'm a little hyped because I didn't watch Mugen Train when it released. I watched it kind of when season 2 was premiering. So you can actually go to my channel and check out that, but you can go check out that. Now season 2 came out, so now I'm a little hyped. It starts off a little slower, but you know, that's no issue. You know, I don't need Subway service when I watch my anime, right? Most of you guys do. There's a reason why when there's training arcs and there's arcs of, like, you know, downtime, you guys just can't filler, get out of here. When there's flashbacks, y'all just start tweaking. Like, your brains can't handle flashbacks. I don't know what it is. Season 2 kind of starts off kind of slow, but we're introduced to one of the coldest Hashiras. One of the coldest Hashiras. That boy Uzui. Stop playing with Uzui, man. That dude is raw. So the entertainment district arc doesn't start kicking until episode 5, but when it kicks, it starts kicking, bro. Once the fighting happened, it didn't stop until the last episode. They were not playing. I feel like they put their entire budget into every animation. Zenitsu got shine, Inosuke got shine, Tanjiro got shine, Uzui got shine, Nezuko got shine. They was giving everybody some love in that season. Honestly, I would say this is my favorite season of Demon Slayer up to date. I don't know about no freaking that training arc. I don't know about the freaking Infinite Castle arc. I don't know none about none of that, right? Right now, the entertainment district is one of the best arcs. Had one of the best fights. Had one of the best Hashiras. Had some of the best voice acting. Had some of the best moments. There's no way that people are looking at that arc and saying this is bad. There's literally no way. And when you look, people are editing so many moments of it. People are editing Zenitsu. They're editing Inosuke. They're editing Nezuko. They're editing freaking Gyatoro. They're editing Uzui. They're editing Daki. They're editing all these people because guess what? They all had shine and they all had their moments to prove that this season is one of the best. If you go back to season 1, they're not editing much. Maybe they're editing Giyu. Maybe they're editing that Tanjiro versus Ryu, but they're not really editing much. And then go to Mugen Train. What are they editing? Rengoku. That's all they're editing. No one cares about all that other junk that happened. Season 2, though, really showed that Demon Slayer is this show. This was the season that stamped it for me. That Demon Slayer is genuinely one of these new gens that deserves it. They deserve it. You know, I wouldn't even blame anybody if they say, first of all, it is better than Naruto, but I wouldn't blame anybody if they say it's better than Naruto. I wouldn't blame them if it's better than Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball's mid. But I wouldn't blame them because you're just a new gen fan. You're just a new gen. What are you saying right now? Oh, gen is will always be the best. Get your old genetics out of here, bro. Demon Slayer right now is proving that it is one of the best animes. And listen, I'm a My Hero fan. I prefer My Hero, but I'm not gonna lie. My Hero kind of fallen off. No one's talking about My Hero. But every time a new Demon Slayer season comes out, a new episode comes out, people are talking about it. People are on it. My Hero is kind of dead. I love My Hero. I got a Midoriya pillow. But I think Demon Slayer is genuinely showing out and showing that they truly are the best new gen. The fight with Gyatoro. How do you say Gyatoro? What does it matter? The fight with the freaking upper 6. Fight with Daki. The fight with everybody. God, boy, Zenitsu. That boy Zenitsu pop up. No, like just an overall great season. There was really no downtime besides like the first like 3, 4, 5 episodes. Like I said, when it started kicking, it started kicking. Now on to season 3, the Swordsmith Village arc. The Swordsmith Village arc starts off pretty calm, you know me, I only Subway Surfers, so I'm all for it. It starts off pretty calm, gives Tanjiro a little like, little training arc, and now we're introduced to 2 more Hashiras. Obviously we're introduced to all the Hashiras, but now we're really introduced to 2 more Hashiras, and they're pretty valid. They're E. I'm thinking one of them gonna die or both of them gonna die. I'm like, there's no way they're coming out of this, bro. There's literally no way. The Swordsmith Village arc, yes, they had very good moments with Tanjiro cutting off all the emotions heads. Yes, they had a good moment with Tanjiro popping off. Yes, they had the scenes with Mushido, but it kind of felt dragged on. It either felt like it was a struggle or a massacre, because once Mushido like awakened his like marks, this bro was unstoppable. Bro had no issue. He no diffed, literally no diffed the upper, was it 5? Was he 5? The upper 5. No diffed him. I'm like, what is going on? He was struggling moments ago, but now he no diffed him, which is fire though. Then Mitsuri comes in and starts fighting the upper 4. The upper 4 starts, low-key working, bro. But then you already know she low-key couldn't hang that long. But that's besides the point. A scene that people really overshadow and just overlook because everyone's so caught up in the Nezuko situation, which don't get me wrong, peak fiction. I'm gonna get onto that. Listen, I'm so horrible with names, but Tanjiro Swordsmith putting in literal work. He was making sure that sword was gonna be honed to the max precision. Bro. I knew that this sword was gonna have a big impact later into the season. I didn't know when, I don't know where, I don't know how, but I knew that sword was gonna come back, right? And when it did, it did. This boy Tanjiro had to make a decision. He didn't know what to do. When that upper 4 was about to eat all those swordsmen and gain all his powers back, first of all, I don't know why he wasn't burning in the sun, because it's still a demon body, if you know what I mean. It's still a demon body, but I guess it doesn't burn. I guess if the main body doesn't burn, they don't burn, but I digress. But that decision right there, Nezuko's eyes, that whole flashback that he got of Nezuko and their journey, I thought it was clips for Nezuko. I genuinely did. I was like, it's over. It is really over for girl. They just took the whole plot of the show and said, F it. We don't care. And I genuinely thought it was over. They put the I'm getting goosebumps just talking about this because I just love this. Oh, I love anime, man. But But they played that whole flashback of Nezuko's journey with him, playing with that sad music. Nezuko just doing that, and then she puts her fist, her little fist, burning. Oh my goodness. I don't cry watching anime because I'm not a crier, right? But that almost got me. And we got Tanjiro doing Zenitsu strat, pulls up to bro, slashes him. Like, oh my goodness. That was amazing. I think that was the best part of the Swordsmith Village arc. Not Mushido, not Mitsuri, not the guy holding his sword, although he was probably top 2. Not any of that. But Tanjiro and Nezuko in those final moments, the animation was crispy. Soundtrack was crispy. The emotional delivery that they put onto the screen was just beautiful. Was just beautiful. And I know I'm talking very hype. I don't even know. I'm probably rambling at this point, but I genuinely loved that scene. I think that was probably top 2 scenes, probably top 1 in Demon Slayer. And when she comes back, Daijoubu. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Amazing. Amazing. And now we see Muzan snapping, going crazy. Now you know it's on. Now you know it's serious. Because look, listen, nobody died this arc. Nobody died. And now they're gonna have to verse Akaza, Doma, the #1 demon, the #1 upper moon demon. And now they're gonna have to verse Muzan. It's gonna be a massacre. There's gonna be a problem. There's gonna be a lot of Hashiras. There's gonna be a lot of casualties about to happen. I don't know. Don't spoil. Do not spoil. I do not know. I don't know. But I have a feeling in my chest that stuff is really about to go down. Stuff's really about to go down. That was an amazing arc. I still think the entertainment district was better overall, but that moment with Nezuko was probably the best scene in Demon Slayer. So back to the original question. Why do we love Demon Slayer? And the answer is simple. Because we simply do. That was so corny, what the freak. But if you guys enjoyed that, here's the video of me talking about Mugen Train, and here's another video that YouTube's recommending you. So you guys should watch either one. Deuce.